Basically, the Balapara Foundation initiative is a really tremendously exciting one. You can actually see tangible results from it. There's one thing about talk, but it's another thing about actually following up on actions afterwards. And I think that over the years, Balapara has grown significantly and is becoming a very strong force in India in terms of the messages that it's giving out about the effects of climate change, and most recently about the follow-up on COP28, but not least of all the initiatives that it wants to see carried out here in Assam.
Be talking in those global platforms, but the action has to happen here. काम तो यहीं होने वाला है, solution भी यहीं आने वाला है. आसाम के जो भी challenges हैं या नॉर्थ ईस्ट के जो भी challenges हैं वो यहीं की community निकालेंगे. तो solution, as far as solutions are concerned, they'll only and only come from the regional spaces.
Work with the community which actually lives off the forest produce? Can we create a livelihood for them which will help them not to deforest? Can we create agriculture-based or nature-based solutions which actually gives them the livelihood and can be taken up by the industry itself? For example, in the steel industry, we are trying to use bamboo and biochar as a fuel. We are now working through the Tata Steel Foundation along with the community to plant bamboos so that when the bamboos are ready, they can sell it to us, we use it in our furnaces. Now that's a nature-based solution which can come in. It creates livelihood for individual community, it gives them the money that they need to sustain themselves, it gives us the raw material for our furnace.
What is most important is to understand that Himalayas are super important for us, but also they are super sensitive. We need to preserve the ecological balance of Himalayas. Today we are in a rush for development and greater development. Development is important, but that development will last only if you have ecological balance also maintained, especially with respect to Eastern Himalayas, as Balipara Foundation is striving to educate people, an all-stakeholder approach where people understand the importance of ecological preservation is what is needed to be achieved now. When I say all stakeholders, right from the governments to people, to everything, administration, everybody needs to come on the same page and work towards ecological preservation so that Himalayas will be preserved for the future generations.
always wanted to be a journalist. I always wanted to write, but I didn't think that I would be doing environment and climate change writing. But when I landed on it, in Bhutan actually, before me, there was no certain beat, even in the national newspaper, there was no one covering the climate change environment beat. Like they covered it as soon as there was some press release or some kind of event, but no one was doing it continuously. So when it landed on me, I took it as an opportunity, and the more I did it, also because of the scientific nature, it was a very hard beat to cover. So when I came up on the beat, I felt like, okay, this should be a challenge, and I took it as a challenge, and I think I really enjoyed it as I went along.
In the call. So for me, they call the American Boys School dropout. Wherever I go, they know me, I'm a dropout student. But I'm also happy that I dropped my school, getting back to what my passion is. So that's inspired me the most. Where I began myself, finding myself where I'm fit, where myself, if I'm here on Earth, what can I contribute as a human being? So that's part of thing that really inspired me till now.
I feel very honored, and I take it as a recognition of 23 years of work that I have been doing with my school nature club. So I thank the founder, the board of trustees, the members of the Balipara Foundation, Assam, for giving me this honor. It is a recognition, and at the same time, I am inspired to do much more.